It's here, and I'm crazy blown away by how awesome this phone is. It's the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold2, and it's so much fun. Let's take a closer look. This is it, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold2. I got the Mystic Bronze color. This is such a fun phone. I said it in the beginning, it's crazy fun. It's just, you have to put your hands on it. That's what she said. It's amazing. So here's the box. When you take the phone out, you get this. It says care instructions, blah, blah, blah. Don't do this, don't do that. If you want to pause the video, go ahead. You've probably seen a million of these unboxing videos, so I'll be pretty quick about this side of it. Opens up like a butterfly. I'll push this off to the side for a second here. Change the future. Change the shape of the future. SIM card ejector. Gives you the Galaxy Z Premier Service phone line and all of that. And then lastly, you get a USB-C to USB-C charging cable and a 25-watt fast charger. Let's get to why you came here. This is it. The phone is definitely, like, first impressions holding it in your hand. It weighs a lot. It's very sturdy in terms of its weight. I love the fingerprint sensor. It works marvelous. It's very smooth. This front screen is super skinny. I'm used to coming from the Note 20, so it's like super thin display. I don't know if I'll use this thin display all that much, just based off of using the phone. It's funny too, I was actually kind of surprised when you move around your home screens on your main display, they don't move around here. So you literally have two home displays that you can change and make the way you want. This is the way it was default on my phone, and you can use the phone just like you would, on the main display. So it's literally the same experience pretty much, just using these two phones. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's obviously tall as well, so getting to the top is a little bit of a chore, but overall, in terms of that front display, it's okay. I'm glad it's there for sure. When you have this, it's just a thick phone too at that, but I don't feel like I can't hold it in my hand, if that makes sense. Sometimes things are too thick. You have an issue with that. The volume buttons feel fantastic. Very smooth feeling. No problem with pressing those. They just feel like, I don't know if I've ever felt such smooth buttons. Maybe it's because I usually have a case on it, and I currently don't have a case. You get a little bit of a camera bump right there in the back. The Mystic Bronze looks beautiful. Very pretty color. I'm coming from the Mystic Black on the Galaxy Note 20, so this is a nice change of there. And then let's do it. Got this huge 7.6 inch display. Let me show you real quick. Just size comparison between these two. There's a really huge difference. It's so immersive to use this phone with different aspects. Have it be gaming, websites, social media. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's crazy amazing. One thing you'll notice with apps such as Instagram, that it doesn't take up the full screen. So it'd be nice if they put out an update, Instagram that is, so it would take advantage of the whole display. Because when you go into an app such as Facebook, it does. So you get the whole display taken up so that you can see everything. And even when you hold it this way, you still get the full display. It's just amazing. It's literally like having a tablet in your hand and in your pocket that you can close up and make smaller. It's literally what it is. It's a great definition of it. The display is beautiful. Very, very beautiful display. I have it set at 120 hertz already. I have it pretty much set up the way I want and I need to. Great, great, great experience with that. When you go on anything you're doing, it just is great. It's almost like, it's like a new experience. Even though it's like I've used tablets before, it just feels fresh. Let me open up a game here. 2 dots. I'm not a big gamer in terms of playing like all these hardcore games, but like just playing even a game like this is so fun, so immersive. You get into the game. It's awesome. You really, I mean, if you've been thinking about getting one of these, phones, you're gonna love it. It's freaking amazing. So cool. Watching YouTube videos. Let me open up YouTube. So here's a YouTube video right here, one of my YouTube videos. Obviously you get the big black bars at the top and the bottom, but it's still such a big, you know, it takes up a lot of the screen that it's still such a big screen on there. And even when you watch it like this, it's still, I would feel like when I'd watch a video on a traditional phone, I'd watch it this way. It was just too small, at least for me. This is still immersive. It still takes up almost half the display, and I can still look through the comments and respond to people. It's fantastic. The speakers on this, oh my God. All right, let me just go past this part.
So you can see
are so nice.
And then I can add a camera and also show
so loud.
If I click the hamburger menu in the top left, this ends up showing my devices, cloud record.
They definitely sound like tablet speakers. Really, really good speakers. I mean, they're really good in the Note 20 Ultra as well, but they definitely sound bigger, louder on this phone tablet, phablet, whatever you want to call it. This is like a true phablet. True phablet. Obviously, when you have such a big display, you can run multiple windows, and you can do that a few ways. So you could, you know, basically open up a window, swipe over, you'll see this white little bar here, and you can, some of the apps work, some of them don't, but let's open up the Galaxy Store. Just press and hold it, drag it to where you want, either here, you can drag it, or you can do even a pop-up window if you want. So if I do here, it's gonna split it in half, and I can obviously hold it like this as well and get it, or I can swipe over again and bring another app. Maybe I want YouTube, so I can drag YouTube right here. And so I have 3 concurrent windows of information to be able to do, you know, maybe I want to watch a video.
Settings, furl, all that stuff.
Maybe I want to, you know, do this, and you can make these things a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, depending upon how you want. Just awesome stuff. And obviously what I did right there, I hit these 3 dots, and that creates these little app windows so that you can open up the little apps really quickly. It saves it for you. So now when I press those, it'll automatically open up those windows on the screen, so I don't have to, you know, open up one at a time. And you can press it again to change the orientation. Next, let's check out the camera. Obviously you have 1 camera on the front, you've got 3 on the back. So I'll show you some video clips and some photos that I've taken with the phone. What is up, everybody? This is the front view camera, front camera. Doing a little bit of video, 4K 30, so you can get an idea what it looks like and sounds like on the Galaxy Z Fold2. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. Here's a wide angle view camera on obviously the back of the phone, so you can see what that looks like. I took a couple of photos with the telephoto and with the main camera. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does it hold up with the rest of the Galaxy line of phones? Let me know in the comments. Here's what websites look like. Completely immersive. Easy to read. You don't have to make it, you know, huge to see it. I mean, that's the way I felt all the time. Change orientations if you want. Just a great experience. It's anything that you want to do to consume or, you know, just use it. It works great. It's got fantastic speakers. The screen is nice and large. When you have it opened up, it's fairly thin. It doesn't feel super thick. Shopping on Amazon, it's literally like shopping on a tablet. You get fully, you know, put into this world of comfortableness. And, you know, obviously I said earlier, and you've probably known, there's a little, you know, groove in here, a little indent for the screen. It doesn't even, I mean, unless you angle it a certain way, you don't really see it. It doesn't feel like it's getting in the way. So far, the notch in the top right, even though it's fairly large, It doesn't distract my eye at all, really, when I'm consuming content or just using the phone overall. In terms of just looking at notifications and stuff like that, I have them turned off right now, but this is what they look like. They're very large on here, very easy to see. You go into settings, and all the normal settings that you would have and customizations are all in here. Anything, you know, all those advanced features that you know and love are in here. Smart stay, I turn that on. Lift to wake. Finger sensor gestures, so those are back, it looks like. I didn't even realize I didn't go into it too much. One thing, actually, when I think about it, that I do have a problem, because the fingerprint sensor is also a power button. I do sometimes lose track of where it is, especially if I'm like using a banking app. It'll say, oh, you pressed the wrong button, or you didn't press it enough. I wish it did stick out, I guess, a little bit more, but unfortunately it doesn't. Here's my lock screen with the fish on there. I showed you probably a little bit earlier in the video. Fingerprint sensor works fantastic, like I said. Definitely a nice change versus the ones that are on the display. I love it on the side. It works way better. It's way faster, way more reliable. So typing, I didn't show this yet, but I've already changed it to Gboard. So I have this huge keyboard that I can, you know, type on. I'm fine with it being like this. The Samsung keyboard kind of splits it in half. When you're typing, you have like it's easier to reach with your left and right, but I don't know. It's nice and big like this. I don't mind it at all. It's very easy to type still. I like it the way it is with Gboard. And I like Gboard's keyboard better anyway, so for me, I'm gonna keep Gboard on here. Obviously, you can, you know, kind of keep it bent and do this flex mode. I haven't dealt too much into flex mode. I'll do that probably in a future video, but it's just, you know, you can obviously keep it, you know, up like that if you don't have a case or something that will keep it standing. It's just so amazing, this phone. It's the first phone I've had in a long time that I absolutely love. I'm so blown away by this phone. It's so much fun. I mean, we'll see how time goes on if I get annoyed by things, but there's so much to love about this phone. The speakers are amazing. The screen is amazing. Consuming media, websites, social media, all of that stuff is so much fun. And it's gonna be very difficult to go back to a traditional candy bar phone. Maybe I'll never will, but it's freaking amazing. It's so awesome. I absolutely love this phone. So cool. I can't recommend it enough so far. Let me know what you guys think. And it's so fast too. It's so smooth. That's another thing. Speakers are awesome. Screen's awesome. Performance is awesome. Software is really fluid and not buggy. Experience is really good overall. I'm blown away by it. Pick it up, guys. If you have the money in your pocket, you are going to absolutely love this phone. Thanks for watching. See you guys down the road. Peace.